Howdy all, God of Night coming at you with a, I guess a pre-release update. Doing my homework here, trying to figure out what cards I might want to actually use for my decks. I'm on mythicspoiler.com, and for those that have never been here, you should go check it out. They've spoiled they have all the cards available from Theros that will be available for play. A lot of great cards. Honestly, if you haven't checked out, you totally should. Alright, I'm not going to go over all the cards. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over my top choices in each color for commons. I understand that the rares are amazing, but if this pre-release is like most of the other pre-releases I've ever been to, most you can end up with is, 6 rares. If you're lucky, at least a minimum of 6 rares. More if you're lucky, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that. But, the rares are, while they're going to be like, the bombs and the removal, or the best removal, the cheap removal in the set, the backbone's really going to fall to your common, so that's why I'm actually reviewing the commons. But we're going to start with white. We got Wingsteed Rider. I really like this card. I love the heroic mechanic. Provided you have the support for it, it's ideal. Even standalone, I think this is one of the better commons in white. It's 3 mana for a 2/2 flyer, and it's heroic. It's if it's the target of a spell, it gets a 1/1 counter. So I really see this bouncing up there and getting pretty high. Honestly, I like this card. I know a lot of people are going, well, this doesn't work if you don't have the backing to make heroic work. True. Having heroic work on this would make it immensely better. Not having the heroic, it's only a fair card. But I do see it's a good possibility of actually getting some targeting spells to back that up. So this is my top choice for white. For blue, my top choice is Voyage's End. 2 mana. It's an instant. Return target creature card back to its owner's hand and scry 1. I love this card. It's removal's great. Removal's a premium. I understand it's not like a true removal because it just bounces something off. But, something comes out, unless it's got haste, it's not doing anything the first turn. Second turn, they tap to swing in, you just bounce it back to their hand. They just wasted a turn. They had to wait another 2 turns before they can swing with it again. So that's why I like Voyage's End. And it's a common, too, so. And you get to scry 1 out of it. So I see it as flat bonus. Going over to green. Now, this is one people are probably going to disagree with me on. For commons, I like Sedge Scorpion. I know people are going, oh, it's a 1 mana, 1/1, 1-drop suck. Here's my thought on it. There's not a ton of removal in Dragon's Maze, and most of the removal cost a lot, so people aren't going to spend, 5 to 6 mana to remove a 1/1 because it seems like a waste, because they'd rather save it for like a bomb. So I see this kind of as like serving as like a twofold purpose. One, it's a 1/1, so you got board presence first turn. Plus, it's got Death Touch, so it's a thing they got to worry about. I mean, that would honestly, you're doing yourself a favor by playing it. It's like they have to waste good removal to remove this to be able to swing in and attack. Or if they don't, you can destroy their large creatures because there's not a lot of first strike in this set. So yeah, Sedge Scorpion's my choice for green for commons. For red, I really like Dragon Mantle. 1 mana for an enchantment that lets you draw a card, which is a bonus, and then you can pump it with another mountain to get it +1/+0. I think this is great. I know, that red has a lot of good heroic cards here, but I mean, for a common, I think this is fairly good, and I think this would be ideal for even like the Wingsteed Rider. I mean, it's a prime example of what I'm talking about. For red, this is my top pick for commons. Moving to black, this is probably the highest cost common I've chosen, the Grey Merchant of Asphodel. 5 mana for a 2/4, but what's cool about it is when it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is your devotion to black. So, turn 5, you're probably hitting for about at least 5 or 6. Not so great turn 5, but turn 6 or 7, maybe even turn 8, this can really turn the game around for you. So, just a little food for thought on that. These are my choices, my top 5 choices in each color for commons. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what cards you're thinking about. All right, I look forward to reading your comments. All right, that's all I have for now. God of Night, signing out.